Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This episode of Attic to Basement Estate Cleanouts has more photos from a job in Maryland that I spoke about in episode 29 that had lots of pretty murals on the wall, hand-painted. I recently found 2 more photos from the house that I wanted to show you, along with another look at the interesting murals from there. They may have been done by a Carolyn Jovan. The last interesting home from 2011 was in Washington, D.C., in a high-rise condo building where I worked several times over 15 years. Most condos there had area rugs covering nice parquet floors. There was lots of 1960s furniture, which was just becoming popular again in 2011, along with a parking spot in the garage for a 1985 Lincoln that hadn't been driven since 2006, according to the registration sticker. We needed to find the title for the car, which was in decent shape since it had been parked inside the building's garage for years. It had a flat tire, but the flatbed towing truck had a winch, and that wasn't a problem. The condo owner had a storage unit on the 3rd floor of this building. She lived on the 6th floor in a 2-bedroom unit, so we made many trips on the elevator between the garage, 3rd floor, and 6th floors. And then the movers who took things to Weschler's auction house had to wait for the elevator that was reserved for us on our final day and walk a long hallway to the loading dock where the truck was parked. The lawyer said I didn't need to keep any financial papers as he had what he needed. I guess he had been taking care of her taxes for the last 7 years or more. This meant we had lots of papers that we boxed up, and I eventually took to the Montgomery County Recycling Center in Gaithersburg, Maryland, where as a county resident, I could hand the staff boxes of papers to be shredded for free, and they gave me a paper stating the date and the amount of boxes I had turned over. I would then turn the paper over to the attorney so they would know I had properly handled the disposal of financial statements like tax returns, credit cards, bank statements, and unused checks. We usually cut credit cards in half and threw one half in a trash bag and the other half went in another trash bag, or we put them in with the papers going to be shredded. Take a look at these photos from this job and make sure you notice the Ferragamo shoe boxes on the dresser. We counted 23 pairs. These shoes sell for $200 and more, but I found them in plenty of homes. I've heard that Ferragamo has lots of narrow widths. Check back next week for another episode. In the meantime, please subscribe to my videos and check out my Facebook page, 800 Houses, 800 Jobs, and have a good week.